Hi everyone, how are you? And thank you, Sue. Yes, we just did get the message pop up, but no, absolutely fine. Well, we're not fine, we are fine. But yeah, so is anybody actually watching us? I feel like I'm a bit close to the camera there. Oh, we have one. Hi Amelia, how are you? First in today. Oh, maybe not first, because I'm just seeing that there's a few more just joined us now. So yeah, so I think we made it a little better timing than we did the other week, which we're getting better, aren't we?
We are. We're getting used to it now.
Amelia's just said hi, girls. Yes, so all's good here. Hope you're all okay. I've just had a few days out with the family, so not long got home, to be honest. So I hope you're all right. And yeah, we kind of just last minute prepped the card because what I didn't realise was it's actually the card that I want to demonstrate tonight isn't just a card. It's 3 cards basically in one. So I'll show you what we're going to make in a minute. Thank you, Amelia. It's I'd say lovely to see you, but obviously can't see you. But yes. So what have you all been doing then? Have you all been just having the normal working week? I don't know. My working week just seems like it's 7 days a week. I don't know at the minute. It just seems work. But hi, Caroline. How are you? So I know Caroline's been busy colouring because I've been seeing them on Facebook. Hi, Rose. Is it Rosine?
Rosin.
Oh, what a lovely name.
Rosin. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you've been on my Facebook many years because I do know that name. It's surprising actually how many of your names I kind of remember from many years ago. So it's strange. So if anybody doesn't know, this is Lorraine. Lorraine is one of the administrators.
I'm something. I don't know if it's an administrator, but I'm something.
I can't craft until tidy my craft room, which is happening tomorrow. So colouring has kept me sane.
Can you come and tidy mine as well?
Yeah, Lorraine, today she had the boiler man. And guess where her boiler is?
In my craft room. With everything in front of it.
With everything in front of it. How long did it take you to move everything?
About an hour and a half.
Wow.
And then I had to put it all back.
And then she's got to put it all back. Because we have 2 new collections this month. Yes, working hard. We do, yes. So we've obviously got the new slimline dies that I didn't actually do any shows on Create and Craft, but I haven't heard yet, but fingers crossed, probably not fingers crossed for Heartfelt, but I'm hoping that we've got enough stock to be able to bring them to the shows on, when is it, Tuesday and Wednesday next week. So it's the 31st and the 1st. Yeah, February. Wow. Yes, so hopefully, but either way, do watch the shows because I am going to be using them because
very pretty,
I've done
aren't they?
Die cuts. I do really like them.
They are lovely.
Yeah, they are really nice. I've done them in the normal golds and silvers. I just think that it's really easy to make a card when you've got the die cut. All you just do is die cut, and even if you just want to add some flowers, it just makes a really easy, quick card. Hi, Joan. I've missed the one that hi everyone found you. I missed who that was. Oh, it's Linda. Hi, Linda. Hi, Pinky. Hi. It's just really weird because obviously I'm seeing your names, but sort of like some of them just sort of like, I don't know about you, we get used to seeing them in the group, don't we?
Yeah.
So it's really nice that you've actually joined us tonight. You notice I'm keeping my hands down today.
Well, I've just gone like that and thought, I better, because I tell you
because she tells me off because apparently I cover my mouth. But hey, so yes, next Tuesday I will be launching the brand new collection. Now I haven't had chance to actually go through all the comments of the heart that I made the other day and the video that I put on and all the photos, but I really, really do appreciate everybody taking the time to comment and tell me what they thought. Obviously my tidy kitchen, the pictures that I put on of the tidy up that I had, because I've gone from the craft room through to the kitchen, but now I'm just using the dining table.
It's not tidy now, is it?
Although Lorraine's looking over there because behind you I obviously had to tidy the dining table ready for the live tonight.
Shall I tell them I went to find a plate and...
Oh yeah, I haven't washed up.
It was all in sync.
Either. It's just been one of those days. As I say, I've had a couple of days out, haven't I? So with the family, which obviously we all have to sometimes. And then I just come home and I just realised I haven't prepped the card, and then realised how much die cutting there is involved. So anyway, so I just wanted to say thank you so much. Update on my, I missed that. And
so, update on my distress pencils. Ranger are sending me the missing one. Go Ranger.
Oh, right,
That's brilliant, that is. When a company does that, isn't it?
It is, that's really good. I can't actually believe that you had the unlucky sort of like tin. It must have just been 1 in a million tins and you just happened to get that tin. It's because did you hear about that?
No.
Oh, there was it Sue?
Yes.
Sue had brought the distress pencils, which obviously come in 3 tins. And in one of her tins, she had, I do believe it was 3 of the same colour.
3? Oh my gosh.
I think it was 3. Was it 3?
I better have a look. I haven't even looked at
I know
mine.
you're watching. It's all right. So I just messaged and said, yeah, he's watching. Yes, so, yeah, hi. Wow.
2. Sue said 2.
Oh, it was 2, was it, Sue? Yeah. Yeah, but it's really good, isn't it, when you've got a company that actually are on...
It's that big as well.
On it. So, yes, so did you go to your actual distributor, as in the shop themselves, Sue? Now I'm being really nosy and completely going off track. Or did you actually go to Ranger itself? Just wondering how that works. Even though I've had a shop before, and normally you go through the shop that you purchase it from, don't you? So, yeah. So, hi, Sue, Nanny Sue. You're going to have to come to one of my classes. I haven't seen you in how many years is it? Oh, when was I at Curtin? 3 years? 4 years ago?
Curtin?
It's got to be 3 years.
That was before.
I missed that message.
That was before we met.
No, it wasn't.
Curtin? Bicker.
Bicker, yeah. Getting confused. So yes, so
Sue used to come many different places.
Sue used to come to one of my classes. Came to several of my classes. Crocheted my dog because I had a little chihuahua at the time. That was so sweet. And I remember right. So obviously we had the dog from a puppy, and when Sue came, she decided to measure the dog. And then, I can't remember if it was knitted or crocheted. And I always remember this, but bless her, obviously 4 or 5 weeks on, when she came to the next class, she brought the little coat that she had knitted for the dog. But the dog had obviously grown since Sue had measured. So it was a little bit tiny, wasn't it, Sue? But that was so funny.
Sue said she went
hi,
through
Sue.
Ranger.
Sue Scrafton, thanks for watching. That's really great.
And Sue said she went through Ranger.
Oh, you went through Ranger?
Ranger website.
All right. So that's nice to know, isn't it? I wonder if they could replace the ones that I've broken in half. Because Caroline actually did say that I'm too heavy-handed. Yeah, not very good with my hands when it comes to pencils, apparently.
No.
So
I'll agree with her on that one.
You will you?
That's why you're never borrowing mine.
Well, I wouldn't need to because I taped mine together. I think I did a really good job there of colouring them in. So yes, so you will be seeing lots of sneaky peeks coming up from tomorrow because it's only a few days away from the launch. Obviously, it's not the worldwide launch. Heartfelt will be launching the brand new collection 2 weeks on Wednesday. No, 2 weeks today.
2 weeks.
2 weeks today. And I'm launching them next Tuesday. Now, somebody did put in the group, I do know the name of the collection. I've seen it. So can I say? So could I just ask, has Heartfelt done their sneaky peek of the brand new collection yet? Because I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't actually been on Facebook that much today, but I haven't actually seen it. Because if you, if somebody could let me know that it is actually on there, what we're looking at. So if somebody could let me know if it's actually been announced by Heartfelt Creations, the new collection, then I will tell you what the new collection is called, because then obviously, because Heartfelt have already done it. So nobody's saying anything. Have we gone quiet? Because, oh, there we go. Create and Craft have name on it. Oh, it's on Create and Craft. What, the brand new collection? The full collection, Amelia. I've seen it online. Linda Coote says.
Can you remember what it's called? Can you tell us?
Yeah, can you tell us?
Can you
and
tell
then before
us?
we put, yes, just the name. Ah, right, okay. They've just got the name, Amelia. Go on, Amelia. What's it called then? Can you remember? Just so that I don't put my foot in it and lose my. It is a peacock collection. Yes. I'm probably really going to get told off for saying that. But if it's on Create and Craft, obviously, you will be seeing it. So you've obviously seen no pictures yet or any photos of it. It's just the name, which is very strange. Because normally, hi Gay, how are you? Thanks for joining us. So normally, they put a picture on. Did they not put any pictures on, Amelia? Oh, I love this. We get all the inside gossip, don't we?
No.
If I don't know the answer, there's always somebody that will know the answer. I love it. Hi, Nida. How are you? So I'm waiting to see if Create and Craft have got any photos on. It is the ornate peacock. Yeah, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I'll be putting some sneaky peeks on in the next few hours. Well, it won't be tonight, it'll be tomorrow sometime. But anyway, shall we get on with what I'm going to make? Right, so as I say, it's actually oh, that's great, thank you. It's on Heartfelt USA. The small dies is blank for now. It's on Heartfelt. Pictures on Create and Craft. Oh, Maria Morton just told us pictures on Create and Craft. Don't go and have a look and wait until we've done the demonstration. Because I can imagine everybody's going to drop off to go and have a look at the brand new collection. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Are you all good?
Well,
I think we're seeing quite a few new ones tonight.
I'm not getting the comments coming through, so I can't tell you like I normally talk over you, don't I?
Yes, we're right. So what I decided was last week when I was demonstrating, I had to have a little word with, you know, it's normally the other way round because Lorraine's actually normally telling me off. But I realised that watching some of it, that obviously I'm demonstrating and then obviously we want to answer. Oh, I can't see them. Oh no, Amelia can't see them. So where are you seeing them, Maria? It's almost the same. It's very similar to the peacock paisley, but there is a lot of differences. So if you actually look at the peacocks, they are completely different. And I'm going to get told off this.
I'm going on Create and Craft now.
Lorraine's on Create and Craft and is going to go and have a look. So, right, so where was we going? What was I talking about? So you was going
to tell them why you told me off.
Oh, yes.
Well, we told each other off.
We did really, because when I do my live shows on Create and Craft, we have well, I do anyway, because I have a talk back. It's named on the free view guide apparently, so Tina says. Thank you, Tina, for that. So where was I going with that again? Because I'm completely I'm just so interested in whether or not the brand new collection's on or not. So yes, so I obviously have a talk back, so I can hear the producer, I can hear the director, and then obviously I have my presenter. And the biggest complaint from viewers is when the presenter talks over the guest demonstrator, me being a guest demonstrator, obviously. And Lorraine, bless her, was obviously, because we want to get all of your questions. So when you start answering questions or you say something, obviously we want you all to be involved. Have you noticed the numbers gone down? Everybody's on Create and Craft. Yeah. They've switched off. So yes, yeah, we've got a little, Lorraine's going to pop her hand down to shut me up when I'm demonstrating and vice versa.
I'm not going to talk.
Oh, she's not going to, no, because she's too busy having a look to see the new collection. I'm going to be very good
and very quiet.
It's on the TV schedule apparently. Hi Glenda, how are you?
What
Glenda
date
Susan
are you on?
Davis.
Second.
I'm on the Tuesday. I think it's the Tuesday. Right, so shall we get on to this demonstration? Because we've spent half an hour talking about the brand new collection, which I'm going to hide now. I'm not supposed to talk about, and I'm going to get into trouble. But obviously my shows are only a few days away, so I am allowed to give sneaky peeks, really. It's not that I'm really going to get told off at all, so don't worry. Hi Laura, how are you? I love that name. Is your name really Laura Pink? Or is Pink just a made-up name? I like that. I could
things like that.
I like that name. I could be Nikki Pink.
Heartfelt Creations. It's on the schedule.
You like it, Nida? Oh, it is on the schedule. So if you go on, I've got Dan. Oh, I'm with Dan Bancroft apparently. I like working with Dan. I've been working with him for years. Who else have we got? Right, I'm not gonna look at that anymore. Right, turn that off. Let's get back to our
collections.
Yeah, they're all back now. Have you noticed? Look, they're all coming back into the live now. I like that one. Right, so shall we have a look at what we're going to make? So as I say, it is. This is one. Hi Jennifer, how are you? So this is one that I did post some pictures on a few weeks ago. So I'm going to come quite close to the camera. I'm going to do some directing here, look, so you can have a really good look. So this is using the Friendship Rose dies mainly, and then I did actually make a bit of a no, I didn't. It is the classic rose. Yeah, I was going to say it was the wild rose, but it isn't. It is actually the classic rose that I've used there as well. So basically it is 3 separate cards in one to create your easel. You're probably getting a glare on the screen, so I'll just bring that back a little bit like that. I'm getting quite good at that. Yeah, so it is actually 3 cards in one. So you've got your 2 outer ones, which are the smaller of the dies. That one there, and that one there, which kind of, if you look, kind of just sort of come in towards the larger one, and then the larger one there being the focal point. Okay, so for something a little bit different, I thought I would change the colour up. So obviously red being Valentine's, I thought I would go for. So Lorraine, if you can make sure all of the dies have been, because you know when you get the die cuts, isn't it, what's Ornate Peacock, is that the new slimline dies? It's not actually, it's the brand new collection that gets launched next week on Create and Craft. So that is the normal. Hi Jolanda, thank you for joining us. Oh, that's lovely. Should we have a guess? Whereabouts are you from, Yolanda? I know I see a lot of your cards. You are really, really busy. I always see you posting your cards. Yes, Linda, it is. Yeah, the peacock. I can't think what it was called now. I've even forgotten. The Ornate Peacock is the brand new collection. So I think it was Jennifer that was just asking. So yes, we're kind of just... probably just got me into trouble. Right, so yes, we're going to do this Triple Easel card, and it is a real wow card, okay? Because it is like 3 cards in one. Hi, Linda. So yeah, so I decided I was going, can you see how that sort of shimmers? But it's a really deep, deep cherry red, and I love this. Now, how am I supposed to post those 3 hearts? How am I supposed to post these 3 hearts? What does she mean?
When she sends them out, how's she going to post them?
Right, okay.
Make a box.
I've got you, Jennifer. We're going to have to do a live on
making
a box for it, because I will tell you something. When I made it, because when I make my cards for the shows, I don't actually think about how I'm going to post them, how I'm going to give them away, because as Lorraine will tell you, I very rarely give them away, and I actually glued it so I can't even flatten this one. So as you can see, it's literally unmovable, so nobody is going to get this one. So this will sit in my craft room, but the one we're going to make today, I will do slightly different. So I'm not winging it, because obviously I've already made it, so I know how I'm making it. But when I made that, I had no idea where I was going with it. It's the same as you when you're in your craft rooms. You know, you get something in your head on how you're going to make it. Peacock's great card idea. I'll have to make one for my husband. It is. It makes a lovely Valentine's card, wedding card. It's something a bit different, but it is one of those absolute wow cards. So, yes, I'm kind of like winging it a little bit because I want to do it a bit different for you guys so that you can actually flatten it so it can actually be posted out or given away. But it's definitely one of those cards that you will
I
need
think
a
it
box.
could probably fit in one of those A4 envelopes that's got the card at the back and the brown envelope at the front. Do you know what I mean?
It could do, but then you've got the roses on it. You've got the depth, haven't you,
course.
still? You're still going to have...
Yeah.
You're going to need at least... I always think when I put any flowers on my cards, the actual box needs to be 1.5 inches. So, is it only me, but the screen is a bit foggy? Oh, is the screen a bit foggy? Oh, we have the same light. We're in the same position. Lorraine's is very...
Fine.
Lorraine's is very... okay. Lorraine's going to show you her screen.
Mine's quite clear. I don't know if you can... There you go.
Just so that you can see.
Just so you can
it might
see.
be your screen then.
I was just showing you the new
Jennifer.
phone, that's all.
Yeah, she's showing off because she's got a new phone. Yes, so you've got your 2 outer cards, then you've got your main one in the centre. So for the... Did you... There we go. Yeah. So... For what we're going to do is I'm going to bring the screen down. So as I say, I have had a really hectic few weeks with family commitments. So I've kind of done all the research, know exactly what I'm doing, what I've got my laptop ready to do the cameras so that we don't have to do all the moving and it'll be a little bit more professional. Okay, but I am going to apologise. I really haven't had a chance to get that sorted, but it is all going to be sorted in the next week or two. So I will have to... Hi, I love your wallpaper. Oh, thank you. And the beautiful heart card. Thank you. I actually did the wallpaper, I have to say. I did that. But thank you. It's really nice.
Many talents.
Very nice colour. So I'm going to tilt the camera down so that you can see the actual card being put together, but it's not going to go overhead because to do an easel card overhead is a nightmare. I have a lot of trouble even on TV. That needs to go on the... Not sure whether to do the gold or the gold on the top. It's all right, we're just having a look because I don't know. Well, we'll leave that for a minute because we'll let you decide which way we're going to do it. I'm eating whilst watching. Oh, that's lovely. What are you eating? We've just had, what did I just have? Chicken and
stuffing again.
Chicken and stuffing. I had that last week as well.
And the week before.
And the week before we did. Yes. Right, so what you are going to need. Shall we get on with this? Because I completely forget now.
Yes.
It's, we kind of got
the red looks
excited.
nice.
So... I'm going to bring the camera down
Hi,
because
Elaine.
it's no good actually talking to and show you. Hi, Elaine. I'm going to bring the camera down. Okay, so excuse my hand just for a second, and I'm just going to come down there. That's where we decided, didn't we, Lorraine? Is that where we decided? So can you all see? So Lorraine is just going to make sure that I've got that right. So what I've done is... For each of the small ones, so you're going to want to double up on this. And what I will actually do is I will put a list of all the items that you need for the card, including how many die cuts in what colours. In this one, I've done 3 colours. Obviously, the other one was just cream and gold, but this one is red, cream and gold. So I've cut the outer edge out twice in gold, okay? And then I'm just going to glue... if my glue hasn't dried up. So with this, I'm using a really fine tipped glue here, which is a Mama Makes one actually, which is actually from Create and Craft, but there are lots of other makes out there. And I'm just going to add that glue around the edge, like that on this red one. So I was going to actually tell you where the I got the red cardstock from. I actually got this from Pink Frog. So if any of you do watch Create and Craft,
it's the red velvet card,
it's
isn't
the
it?
red, yeah, the red velvet. So think about red velvet cake. That's what this card kind of is actually, isn't it? Because red velvet
lovely.
cake is actually a luxurious cake, isn't it? So I've just layered that one on there like that, and you can see Lorraine, she's helping me prep as well there. So I'm just going to put the red on the gold there and then the cream on this one. Okay, and obviously you could choose whatever colours you like. I think this would be nice actually for a golden wedding, a ruby wedding anniversary. What else can we think of, Lorraine? I think just
Valentine's.
Yes, obviously Valentine's, because that's what I've done this one for. However, I'm not actually going to put a I'm not looking at the comments, by the way, Lorraine. So
they're not coming up on mine because I'm
yeah, so you'll have to watch them on there. So
Hi,
yeah, so
Angela.
I'm not actually going to put a sentiment on this because I might give this to my mum. And I'm just looking because I don't know if my mum's actually watching. I don't think she is actually. She's not, is she? She's out. So yeah, so I'm actually going to make it as a thinking of you card. So I'm just taking that glue off.
Can
there.
I just say, if it's for your mum and she's watching, have a good look at it because she probably won't get it.
She will get it. I'm going to take it next week. So I've got one cream and one with the red, okay? And then what I've done is I've die cut out 2 in cream, again, of that outer edge, and then I've scored, okay? So if I just grab my scoreboard. So basically, I've already scored it, so I'm going to hold this here. Look, this actually works quite well. I like this angle on the thingy. It doesn't go that way at all. Lorraine is just like nudging me. Nikki, you got it the wrong way. So basically, if you can see where I've scored along there, okay. I did make a bit of a mess of it there. And then sort of 3/4 of the way down. It all depends on how you want your card angled, okay? So I'm going to have the cream on the bottom. So let me just turn that around because I did say that I was going to do it in this direction. There we go. So then on that top piece, I will just add some glue there. And that is just going to fit like that. Lorraine's laughing because I had it around back to front again. Can you see why I have Lorraine do the lives with me? Because we we keep each other going, and she tells me if I've done it wrong. So there you have. Can you see why then I've done that? So it all depends on how and where you're going to have that sitting, at the angle that you want that easel. Because a lot of people just put them in the middle like that so they sort of stand upright. But I didn't want that with this card. I kind of wanted it to sort of like tilt a little bit. So then I'm just going to add some glue on that second half there. And I am going quite slow so that if you wanted to recreate this, it is more like a tutorial so that you can rewatch it and make it at your own pace. So I am trying to go a little slower than I probably normally would, especially on TV. And the only reason I have to rush on TV is, as you can appreciate, I've got somebody in my ear and I hate it because they always say, Nikki, you've got 2 minutes left, and I'm thinking there's no way I'm going to finish this card in 2 minutes. But yes, so there is my one card there, and then I'm going to do one exactly the same, which I've already prepped. Actually, Lorraine prepped it for me whilst she was sitting there, and you probably saw her over there doing it. So she just glued this together for me. Thank you, Lorraine.
Jennifer's comments making me smile. So
right.
So she was on about the screen being foggy. Is it only me, but the screen is a bit foggy looking? We said it was all right and everything.
Oh, right.
So then she's put, it's just on the edges, right? You've got the filter on.
Oh my goodness, right. So there is actually a filter that you can put on here, and I'm really hoping that we haven't got a filter on, have we? We haven't, but anyway, we was having a bit of a play, right?
We had a beard, didn't we?
We clicked one with a man with a beard on, so we ended up with a beard, didn't we? That would have actually been quite funny if we have introduced ourselves with our beards on. But yeah, no, I don't think we have got a filter. There's no filter on at all. So there you have. So these could actually be 2 little individual cards if you want. Okay, so then what I've got is, now this is where I wanted your help, because you know I always like your help, everybody. So you've got yours. So I've got the inner from, so when you cut out this shape here, it cuts out that part. So you'll see I've actually got loads, okay? So from where I've been die cutting. And I just keep these, and I will keep these and use these on different cards. But the actual cream is going to be my base to put my sentiment. Okay, so the sentiment that we're using is the love. Now, shall we have... Right, so let me just put that on.
I'll hold it in the...
And then you can tell me what you think. Obviously, you can glitter these up.
I've got the cream, the gold, the red at the front.
You've got the red at the front, and I'll put the red on there. So I'm just overlaying that slightly, so you've got that shadow behind, like that. So Lorraine's got... Let's hold it up to the camera. Oops. Lorraine's got the red on the front. I've got the gold on the front. Which do we think? What do you think, Yolanda?
I know which
I don't know. What do you prefer? Let's
I
have a look.
prefer the red.
I like the red.
I prefer the red with the gold behind it.
What does everybody think? Does everybody agree? The red in the front, which would be that one.
Gold on tops for Sue.
Oh, Sue likes the gold. See, what you've got to think of is my main colour.
Caroline's
on
red.
The... Right, we'll go for 2 more. If 2 more people comment, red is in
the right one.
The right one, which was... I don't know what...
Red or gold?
Red or gold. So we've already had 3 red. Oh, red. There we go then. So Linda and Sandra's red as well.
Red. Jennifer's red. So Caroline's red.
I'm just actually going to glue this on. And then...
Tina Hamilton's red.
Oh, we're all like, I think it's only you, Sue. You've been outnumbered, Sue. Sorry.
Elaine red.
Oh, everyone's red. Oh, I put that upside down. I love this sentiment.
Let you do that one. I'll have that one.
And then just overlay that. I want it actually quite... Because Sue... That's about right, love, Vanessa. Sorry, Sue. But because Sue did want the gold, and Sue was basically the only person that said gold. What about that? Look, I've overshadowed it. Is that even a word? Overshadow it?
Yeah.
Is it? I've overshadowed it a little bit more than I did the first time to keep everybody happy. See? 6 red and 2 gold, says Jennifer. Well, we went for the red, but I have overlaid it, okay? A little bit more. So are you going to... am I going to...
Yeah, let's show them again.
Oh, so I would just show you again because the boss has just told me to do it myself, basically. So...
Yes, listen to your elders.
Going to add a bit of glue on here. Just like to make sure I get them tips there, just so that they actually sit down. Okay. And then just that little bit.
I think Sue's there. Come over to our side now because she's put beautiful.
Oh, she's got beautiful. But I did actually overlay it quite a bit, so it's got that nice gold shadow behind it. Take my tissue again and just give that a wipe like that. And there we have, so you've got 2 there. And then I will stick that on to the front there. So I have to make sure that it's completely in the centre. So I might just have to turn this round.
Oh dear, I better not do that if it's got to be exact.
It's got to be exact, Lorraine. Right, am I going to be able to do this with that way? Yeah. Don't know. It's got to be straight. So I'm just going to turn it around a little bit because I can't see. To make sure that it's straight. Because it just literally only just fits in there. There we go. Can you see? So it literally just fits inside that heart. So the top bit there and the bottom of the love just fit that side. And then you just want to make sure. You could put it at an angle if you wanted. Lorraine is basically...
I haven't done anything.
No, you haven't. You've done it exactly the same, actually. But I like that. See, that could be just a tiny little card on its own. I really do like these ones. Now, I have got a confession to make. okay, because I was running a little bit late. Hi Sandy, overlay a lot is a good idea. Yeah, definitely. I like that. And because you've got the gold coming through here as well, and then the gold on the bottom. So we're not actually going to make the roses, okay? I have stamped them. I have just approved.
Stick that one on while you're doing that.
Yes, please. So blue, please. I have actually stamped everything and heat embossed them in gold. But I kind of ran out of time a little bit, which is no surprise for me. Had a busy day, haven't I? Busy few days.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There we go. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, shall I get to the point there? Because I think I said so 3 times. You're probably all going to turn off now. I'm thinking, what is Nikki waffling on about? What am I going to say?
That's the lucky thing. They can switch you off. I can't.
Overlays. Oh, that's Sandy again. Yes, so the roses, I will do a tutorial tomorrow, I promise, because I've got the lily one as well that I've got ready to go onto YouTube, and I will put the roses one on YouTube, obviously put a link in the group as well so that you can see it. Right, that got that out of the way. So we will have a look at the finished one, obviously, with the roses. What I'm going to show you is just the basic card, okay? Right, so this is the questions again. You could take part if you like. Now, I know what way I was going to do it. I was going to do this. So I've obviously done, for this one, you need 2 red, or whichever colour you want to use. I love that. And then I've done 2 gold, because again, I am going to overlay it, okay? So I'm thinking the red. I might be wrong, actually, because, hang on, Lorraine, there's a bit missing. Where have they all gone? Are you sure you didn't drop any when we brought them over? Because there was another gold one. There's a gold one to go over there. Unless I've dropped them. Hang on a minute, everybody.
Have you dropped
them? Where have they gone? No. Where's that gone?
No, there's nothing there.
You know this one? I need one in gold to go there.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no, red. Ah, red. There's my answer. Right, so the gold's actually going on top. And the reason I know that is because I've actually die cut. Hi, Gillian, how are you? It's been ages, isn't it?
Hi,
I think
Gillian.
so Gillian comes to my house for one of my classes, and I think the last class I actually did was around the 6th of December. So Gillian and everybody, I haven't added you to the group yet because, as I say, I've had a really hectic week since last week. But I will get that organised and get that group going properly. We've got about 20 people, I think, at the minute in the class group. But if you are just watching and you want to join the class group, that's where you will find more info. Obviously, I will put all the information on in this group, in Nikki and Friends Crafting with Heartfelt. But the class group, there'll be more details and like about times and stuff, and a little bit more detail on what had a.
Hi, Zara.
Oh, hello, Zara. How are you? That's my daughter Zara, just watching, making sure Mum's working and not just ignoring her. Yes. So if you want to join the class group, I will put a post on. I'll tell you what. We'll do it as soon as I've finished.
Go on then.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
Yeah, I think you'd better.
I'll do that tonight in the group, and then I will then add you to another group which is just purely for online classes and face-to-face classes. Right, got that out of the way. But Gillian basically just reminded me that I hadn't done that. Yes, the class group, is that for your workshop? Yes, it is, Jennifer. So that's whether or not it's for the online or the face-to-face ones that I do. So it's just where I can keep you all together, keep you all updated, and the posts don't actually keep getting lost in our own, in Nikki and Friends group. So if you do want to, I will add a post later this evening on that.
Yeah, Donna has said, please put me on the class group.
Okay, Donna. So I will put a post on, and then if you all put your name in the comment section. You dyed your hair, Lorraine.
Who said
Zara
Zara?
said, trust Zara. Hang on a minute. Let me just explain to everybody. Zara is 21, coming on 41, and the first thing she notices is Lorraine's hair. It's gone dark, hasn't it, look, Zara? So yeah, so look, I've overlaid that, okay, with that red, just a little bit of that red. I'm trying to stop that glare, okay. And then I'm going to do exactly the same. So I've got 2. So we'll do exactly the same with this one.
You don't even know your daughter's age. She said, I'm 22, thank you.
Oh, she's 22. Okay. I lost a year. I obviously did lose a year last year. How did I manage
I don't
to
know
lose
about
a
losing
year?
a year. I think she's lost a few marbles, Zara.
I probably have, actually. That's not very nice. So, yes, so I'm
Hi,
just adding
Carol.
some glue around here. Hi, Carol. How are you? Oh, thank you. So, yeah, so we're kind of just putting it together if you've just come in and watching halfway through. But I will put some pictures on of the finished one, obviously, at some point tomorrow. So I'm just going to lay that again. So which way did we do it? Hang on, let me just make sure, because you've got 2, you want to make sure that you overlay that in around the same sort of place. So about there, okay. And then what I'm doing is just take my tissue, because then I don't get my fingers stuck to
While
it.
you're just doing that, Gillian, yes, she will still be doing classes at home.
Yes, I will, Gillian. Definitely, 100%. I am actually just looking at booking in, and I know it's short notice, one for next Sunday. Not this Sunday coming, next Sunday. I'm off to bed. Message you tomorrow. Love you both. Thank you, Zara.
Night, Zara. Love you.
So, yes, Gillian, I will be starting that. I did actually have one planned for this week, but unfortunately I've had to cancel due to lots of family things going on at the minute. So I will definitely 100% be putting some dates in the group over the next few days. Okay, so what we're basically doing here is that middle card. So I want to create the easel, which is going to look like that. And it looks at the moment very goldy, okay? But what I want to do is I'm going to layer one of those red ones, and that's going to go in the centre. And then, hang on. Oh, you know what? We didn't get, Lorraine.
What did we get?
We didn't get the coffee tonight. I didn't start off with, I haven't had a coffee. You know when I'm...
Oh, maybe because your slave was busy. Me.
No, I don't mind. Let me come in. I've dropped my tissue. Whoops. No, I would have made my own.
I know you would.
But yeah, I just thought, oh, I need a drink, and I haven't got a coffee here. So, if you're watching this live and you're thinking, what are these women doing? Well, obviously I'm doing a card, but they're kind of going to be like quite informal. I will be doing some. Hi Sue, how are you? I haven't seen you for years. Sue used to come to the classes. Did you meet Sue?
No, I don't think I did.
Sue came with Elaine, wasn't it?
No, I don't think I've met Sue.
No. So yes, so they're kind of like informal chats that we have, these lives, just to explain to everybody that I haven't totally gone bonkers. Hi Rebecca, how are you? That's Rebecca, isn't it? That's Jacqueline's
daughter.
That's hi. I'm waving to the camera there. I'm reading them and now getting completely off track. Right,
Better late than never, Sue. She's put late to the party.
That's fine.
But she's here.
Makes a change for me to be on time. So I'll show you what we're making in a minute. So you've got to think, these are going in on each end, and then this one is going in the centre, okay, which is very gold at the moment. So I wanted to break that up and bring that red through. It's got the red, if you can see, around the edges there as well. And I don't know what I've just dropped now, but I think I can pick it up in a minute. So then I've got one of the hearts. So this is the heart this is the budding rose heart there. So I've stamped and die cut that out just in the cream it's actually a paper. It's not actually card. We need to go to class soon. Yes, we do. I know, Rebecca. I am so sorry. I really need to get these dates sorted. So yes, I'll get some dates in the group. So you can all see if we can get some dates together for the classes. And I definitely will be doing online classes for those of you that live a little bit too far away or live in America or maybe somewhere else. Hi, Stella, how are you?
We did say last week, though, we could go over and visit.
Oh, we did? Yeah, we'd love to come over and visit. Just a bed would be nice. That's all we need. We don't eat much. So can you see the detail in that? That's just embossing gold, basically. So the embossing powder I used for this one, I've actually run out of my Creative Expressions, the Cosmic Shimmer one, which is one of my go-to favourites. The reason being it's the gold is I just think it's
sparkly.
It's got a little sparkle in it. I also like the Wow embossing powders as well. But this one is the I forgot what the name is. Stampendous. Okay. And it's just, because there are different ones, some of them, if you want to actually pick up the detail, they're not detailed enough. It has to have, if you're doing this kind of stamping and you're wanting to emboss on it, you really do want the one where it says detailed embossing powder.
Or ultra fine.
Or ultra fine, yeah. Because if it doesn't, it means that it's probably going to be too thick for the actual design that you're stamping out on. Right, so I'm going to add some sort of like some foam pads here. Can you see that? I don't know whether I need to come over this way a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to just add some little foam pads. Now, for some reason I didn't bring my small foam pads with me, but I have got some of these already cut up. So I'm just going to layer these around there. You don't have to put too many on, as long as it's enough to put it in place. So I'll just put these. I've no idea what I'm actually cutting. I've got these on. These are what I did the other day. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? It's nice to see some new faces. Oh, you may have been in last week, but I might have missed your names. So as you can see, I'm just popping them around so that lifts that up. And it really does make all the difference, just lifting this up. Even though I am going to be adding roses, I just like a little bit of dimension on my cards. I think that's the nice thing when you're using the decorative dies. There. So just pop that on. Is that enough, do you think? I think that's, oh no, I'm going to put one up there just so that's sits.
Because you can.
Because I can, yeah, absolutely. Because I can. Do you notice I go a little bit quiet when I'm doing anything like this? I do this with colouring as well.
Sue said, where did you get your foam pads from?
These foam pads, it's actually a reel. And I just cut those up and pop them on. I don't know what they are, to be honest. I thought it was just a piece of acetate, but I think they're glue dots. I don't know, because there's a pattern on it.
Yeah, the glue dots.
I don't know what they are, but it was a piece of acetate. It's just so that I can, it's a lot quicker to use. Lorraine's going to do some investigating on what I put it on.
Yes, the very old glue dots, because they're not
sticky, are they?
No more.
Yeah, as crafters, how many times do you go to get something because you think, oh, I know I've got that, I haven't used that in a long while, and then realise actually, no. I was doing some, you know, the heart that I did the other week. I got everything out, didn't I? And I did that video of everything. Well, there was two tubs. There was a tub of, what was it? What's the texture paste stuff? And when I opened it, it was absolutely completely, what's Jennifer saying? Yeah, it was completely hard. I don't know how long I'd had it. I think I probably had it about 8 years. I think I was.
Yeah, some gold embossing powders can be brassy or
and
dark
they can
gold.
be, yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it needs to, I'm stuck my finger there. It needs to be, and I can't get this one off. That one doesn't even want to stick. Come on. Oh gosh, hang on. Hang on, let's have a look. Stop faffing about, Nikki. Else we could be here all night, just taking the foam top bits off. Yes, I don't know what I was talking about now. Yeah, having stuff in your stash. You've probably all done it. I can't be the only person that has gone to go and get something. that you know, oh, I've got that, yeah, you know, and then forget that it's actually probably been in the cupboard or on your shelf for about 8-10 years.
I bet we've all bought things and never used them.
Oh yeah, and then when you go to get it or use it, it's like, I say, it was rock hard, absolutely rock hard. I can't remember what I did use for the paste, but it wasn't supposed to be for stencils, but it worked. I think it actually worked. I've just realised there's a little bit there, so I'll just take that off. And then I will just pop that on there so you can just see that red coming through. Just bring that over slightly. And that will go on the top. So that's going to be the top of my easel. Okay, so that's going to be the bottom, that's going to be the top. So what I need to do now is make that into sort of like an easel thingy so it lays flat. So what I did was very similar to what we did with the other two smaller cards. I die cut that out. I then took my, thank you. She's getting good, she's getting good. All I have to do is just point. And I've got a well trained there. So yes, so then what I did was, if I can show you, I put that up to the edge, there, and there, like that.
Hi,
there.
Jacqueline.
Okay, hi Jacqueline, how are you? How's Kidderminster? Is it nice and warm or freezing cold and wet like it is here? So yes, so I'm scoring down there, just there, which is about 1 inch. Basically, what I wanted to do is just make sure that I've got enough to be able to stick that to the bottom part. Then I tell you what, I'll put all the scored measurements. Lorraine, yeah. If I had a pen, I've got a pen here, Lorraine. There we go. And I'll give you a piece of paper. Lorraine can read these out now. So if you do miss this, so I've scored at 1.5. Then I've scored at 3. And then I've scored at 4.25. There we go. So what I will do is I will put the measurements in the group somewhere. Oh, it's cold in Washington. Oh, you're in Washington. Yeah, it's cold here, to be honest. It's wet, miserable and horrible. Awful at the moment. We've not had any really, well, we haven't here in Mansfield. We haven't had any really cold weather, have we? What are you laughing at? She's laughing. I don't know what she's laughing at. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing at nothing.
She's laughing at something. As you can tell, we do have a bit of a giggle, me and Lorraine. We're best friends as well as crafters, and we actually met. Do you want to know how we met? We met through a class. I was doing classes in Bicker in Boston, which we have a Boston over here, Donna, and I'm going to sneeze, I think, actually. Excuse me.
Yeah, Boston in the UK, not in America. Oh dear me.
Wow. Right. Oh, excuse me there. That was so
Rude.
I was basically very rude, but I can't stop it. It's just live, isn't it? Yes, so I met Lorraine. You came to a class, didn't you?
I did.
One of my classes.
I did.
About how many years ago? 4 years ago?
4.
3.5?
No, about 4, isn't it?
About 4. She's probably wished she'd never met me. Never came to one of my classes.
There has been times.
But yeah, we've become great friends, and I actually moved up here to Mansfield to be a little bit closer when I wanted a complete life change. So there we go, and it was a complete life change, wasn't it, Lorraine?
It was.
She gets a headache every night from me. But hey, so what I've done is, let's get back to this demonstration. I've glued that decorative part there, and then so I've glued literally right up to that first score line. That is going to go directly on top of the gold, okay? Now, if you wanted, you could do this in gold cardstock or red gold, whatever you wanted. I've chosen the cream. I don't actually know why I chose the cream, but I'm using cream, gold and red anyway, so, you know, to me, it didn't really make any difference. And then what I did was, I was going to actually sit it like that, glue that on there, like that. So I decided to put the third line in, which is here. That was like an afterthought. Okay, and then I thought, actually, that's actually quite good. And I explained why, okay? Why there was, even Lorraine's thinking, why am I doing that? Because when I did it first of all, it would have been sort of like laid like that, which is great. That's how the card, for those of you that didn't see the original card, that one actually lays quite back, okay? But this one, I thought I wanted to do it a little bit different, okay? Because I'm a crafter and I can, and I just like to do things slightly different. And I just thought if I did it like that,
oh, I can see you.
it will sit up a little bit more,
okay?
And it will also mean that I've got a little bit of flexibility there. I don't know why, I just thought it'd be nice to have a bit of flexibility. Okay, so that's the reason we have 3 score lines. Okay, so I'm going to, hi Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer says, what a good friend you are, Lorraine. Isn't she a great friend? I mean, I'm good to her as well, obviously. We're
both good to each other, aren't we, in different ways?
We are. I think we both kind of was there for each other at different times in our lives. And that's what friends is all about, isn't it?
Did we tell them our story last week about you cutting my hair?
We haven't told them about the story about cutting their hair. Hang on a minute, this is live, Lorraine.
I know.
And Lorraine?
Yes. Go on, tell me.
Did you want to be best friends?
I've got
forever.
I've got to tell, while you're sticking, I'm going to tell this little story.
Hey,
so
this is.
I hadn't had my hair cut for quite a while. Nice length on it. So I said to Nikki, "Would you just cut me an inch off?" So she said, "Yeah, of course I will." So Nikki decided to start from the side, and I said, "Are you starting?"
And Amelia, if you're watching this, I do believe you're a hairdresser, aren't you? Well, that's where I think dresses goes for hairdressers. So yeah, Amelia.
So I said to Nikki, "Are you starting from the back?" So she said, "No, I'm starting from the side." So she took this inch off the side, and it was lovely. And then she got round to the back, and she went, "Lorraine, I'm so sorry." I said, "Why? What's the matter?" She cut 4 inch off.
Yes,
to level it up.
Yes, you are. Thank you. And yes, that is quite right. She is saying what I did but what she hadn't told me was from the last time that I'd seen her, and the last time that I did trim. Did I trim it once before?
No.
Did I?
No.
Well, how did I know that you? Well, anyway, what she had forgotten to tell me was that she'd actually had it shaped. So she'd had her hair cut. So normally she has it the same length all the way round. So you can relate with this, Amelia. I know, and I'm not a hairdresser. My mum's a hairdresser. My mum used to do hairdressing, and I can cut and trim a little bit. But obviously I didn't realise that Lorraine had.
So I had this lovely.
It was beautiful. Your mum loved it.
Yes.
Your mum loved it.
It wasn't on my mum's head though, was it?
I think it looked beautiful. But yeah, I did this to my daughter. She never spoke to me again. Right, I'll tell you another story. My oldest daughter that's coming up 30, and I know she isn't watching, thank goodness, because I trimmed her hair once because my mum said, "Oh, I can come and do it, but I can't do it until tomorrow." But I wanted it trimming because she'd got the start in school, and I trimmed her fringe. But she's got one of those, what do they call them things where it lifts up?
Flick.
A corn flick or
corn flick.
Something, I don't know what it's called. I've got one, but she'd got one. So every time I trimmed her fringe, it got shorter and shorter because it would not lay straight. So Amelia, hence, I'm not a hairdresser. I actually stick to crafting.
And the moral of the story is she won't be cutting it again.
I won't be cutting it again. I don't know why. A cow lick. Now, you see, thanks, Jennifer, for that, because that's what I said to you that I call it.
We call it a core flick in Mansfield.
Mansfield, you say I'm not from Mansfield. So
no.
Cowlick, yes, that's what we call it. So, because I'm originally Cambridgeshire.
Jacqueline said she did it to her daughter and she never spoke to her for a week.
Oh, Lorraine wasn't happy.
No, I was fine.
We can do lots of things.
I think you was
but I
mortified,
stick to
weren't
crafting.
you?
I think I was mortified, yeah.
She was mortified.
I nearly cried.
And I just said, oh, don't worry, it'll grow.
It'll grow.
It'll grow.
So, right. So can we see there? See, and then you can kind of choose. And it's sort of just, I don't know, it just...
Yeah, I can see where you're coming with that now.
See where, if I'd have done it like that, it
Yeah.
would have just been too flat. Hi, Liliana. Oh, from Australia.
Ooh.
Whereabouts in Australia are you from? Is it hot?
We could travel to Australia as well.
We definitely could. Oh, yeah. Cowlick, you're in Manchester. Oh, it's Cowlick. So Lorraine Marsden's from I forgot to put the guard on the clippers and shaved the wrong way. Oh, I missed that one. That one went too quick. On the middle of whose head? When
Must
he
be
was
his
10.
son's when
Your
he was
son's
10.
head when he was 10.
Jennifer
Oh,
said
no.
next time start from the back. Then
Yes,
the sides.
definitely start from the back next time. But there's not going to be a next time, Jennifer. I don't think Lorraine is ever going to let me do her hair. Also known as a cow flick. Oh, you see, it's all coming out now. Right, so I'm going to get back to the card because I don't know how long we've been going here. So the next thing is to attach them. Okay, so you've actually got 3 cards. Now, the only problem is, Lorraine, I'm not making the card, as I say, I'm not actually making the flowers tonight because it would have just been too long. We would have probably been here for hours. So
definitely until
and
next time,
I'm
Amelia.
going to be honest, and I didn't. I had to shave it all off. Oh bless! I offered to put it back on. I did exactly the same thing, Jacqueline. I did offer, didn't I? I said I could stick it back if you like.
Yeah.
So because the flowers are actually what's going to hold the card up, and I'm not going to put the flowers on until tomorrow. So you will be able to watch the flower part. But just not at the moment. I'm just going to add some double-sided tape, and that's just going to keep moving because the actual flower is going to sit that up. I'm actually just, if we just look at that, I'm going to should I put them? No, or should we have them all? No, we're about there, I think.
Yeah, that'd be lovely with the flower.
I think the flower will sit there, and then the flower on this one as well, exactly the same, because I want those 2 outer ones to be the same. So I'm just bringing that over so I know where those flowers are going to be, and I will actually stick the flowers on here anyway. There we go. So there's the outer ones. So you've got 3 individual cards if you want, or you can then stick them together like that to create your easel. Now when you're gluing them on, you just need to decide how you want them. So you can have them facing all like that, which I found didn't work because these bits got in the way, which is why I then decided to angle them slightly like that. But it depends on how you want to angle them. That one keeps moving. There we go. To where you want to situate them. So they need to be sitting on the actual gold part, not just the sort of like the decorative part. You need to just get it on there, and then that will sit, and that's enough to give it enough. I got a bad haircut, looked like I was signing up for the Marines. Oh no. Oh, don't, because I actually my daughter sent me some photos the other day, and I sent you it, did I, with the bob? And I had a short bob, the same colour hair, and then I had a straight fringe. But it wasn't just a straight fringe, it was quite a short fringe, I think, wasn't it? It was awful. Absolutely awful. I think we've all had those bad hair days, haven't we?
Yeah, Jennifer's also said it's called a cool lick in 5. She said, I've got 4, so don't have a fringe. Oh dear. One's bad enough near mine. 4.
Yeah, I've got one just at the side, which is, it's sort of like, that's why I have, but then it wasn't on that fringe one the other week. I sent you that picture. Oh dear.
So Jennifer, if it's 5, are you in Scotland then?
Oh, is that cold then? Oh, I bet that's cold up there. And then I'm sitting here freezing. But it's not actually cold, not as cold as it has been here. But there you go. Okay, so you then decide how far you want them sort of going in. So tomorrow I will show you a picture of and I might actually change that because that isn't going to sit, it's just going to keep flopping because I put that second because that was an afterthought. But you see, but it just meant, you see, that I could lay it flat.
Yeah.
Do you see where I was going with it?
I can see where you was going with it.
It just meant that if I was going to post it, I could sort of like lay it flat, but don't go by what I've just told you about those. Yeah. I'm going to have to, because on this one I did as well though. On that one I did do maybe that's not quite as thick a card.
Yeah.
How I feel. Not as thick, is it?
Oh no.
It needs to be quite a thick card that you actually make the easel with. So I think I'm actually going to have to put another one of these on to actually thicken that up, so it's going to hold that up, because it's just going to, it's going to lay too, I want it to lay sort of at an angle, but not that much of an angle. Now, but a couple of weeks ago it was 8 degrees.
Jennifer's...
Oh, it's cold here.
I had my first honeymoon in Fife.
First honeymoon? How many honeymoons did you have?
I've had 2 honeymoons, because my first husband, I was a Mackay before I came a Proud.
Oh right, and now you're a Proud.
I'm Proud now.
I'm not a Mackay.
So
I see.
the family came from Fife.
So can you see how I've angled them? Okay, so you could just angle them whatever you like. It's just like, I don't know where I'm going to put them, and I'm not going to glue them live on air, because as I say, I do want to actually give this card to my mum, and that's why I haven't put a sentiment on, because in the actual collection,
you can. I just want to have a look at something.
So yes, you could make a triple one, bring them at the front. Yeah,
like that.
And then that would be nice, just like that, to be honest. I think 2 would be too much. But you could bring the smaller one.
That one. I think, yeah, that would be nice.
Look how good this is, look. So this is how you could use your cards. This is why I like it when you've got a friend that's a crafter, because we kind of come up with different things. So I've seen these before where they come down into, like, I think they still class them as triple easels like that, but I'm thinking if you just had the middle one with the love in the middle, so you graduate down in sizes. How about that?
Yeah, that would be,
I like that. That'd
nice.
Be something different that you could do as well. So one collection, same dies, just using different colours, different ways of actually putting. I'm going to tell you off again. What's one of the pet hates that they hate about presenters and you hate it?
I know.
You know exactly what I'm going
not
to
on the
say.
telly. I'm not a producer.
Like if you're all watching and you watch Create and Craft, you probably know. I've done an easel card like that. Yeah, the ones... Has it got an actual name, Jennifer? Or is it just called like a triple easel card still?
In a row.
Triple easel card in a row. Yeah, we just make up names here on Nikki's crazy... Nikki's crazy lives. I'm liking these lives. But anyway, do you like it? Do you see where we're going with it? And I will put some finished ones, because the roses I'm going to do in cream and gold. So I've literally just, as I say, I did show you where I'd embossed them on here. I'm going to keep some in cream, and then I think I want to do one with a little bit of red on. But I'm going to use, you know what I'm going to use?
What are you going to use?
Well, I'm not going to use my pencils. I want something with a little bit of glitz, okay? So I've got some pigment powders.
Oh, right, yes.
But I'm actually thinking I've got a really, really nice deep red acrylic paint. I don't know what that's going to look... I don't know what it's going to look like, but I will do a video of it and have a play with the roses. Just a triple easel card. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure. Because if you know me, you'll probably know that I just make names up, to be honest. So this is, to me, this is a wow triple easel. Should we just call it a wow triple easel? Are we all going to go with that one? Okay, but can you see the roses on there that I did? So if you want to know, I mean, there obviously are lots of YouTube videos, but if you just want to watch how I've done them, I will put a video on tomorrow in between, obviously working with the next collection. Yes, were you going to say yes? I was. Create and craft pet hate. Yes, I wasn't. I can't remember who that was now. Was that Jennifer again?
It's not come on my phone yet.
Yeah, Lorraine hasn't.
We've got that delay
updated. We've got a bit of a delay. I don't know. You probably all have a bit of delay as well from when I'm talking to when you actually put it on. But yeah, what I was going to say was, Jennifer, it's like a pet hate that if the presenter actually steps in and then tells you what you could do or what you haven't done, and it was your next demonstration. But that wasn't my next demonstration, Lorraine. But thank you for that. I do actually think that was a really good idea. So we'll let Lorraine off for that because she's a crafter. That's what you're here for.
Thank you.
You've probably been crafting longer than me.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, probably around the same sort of time. I've been crafting for, I think, 2012, 2011.
I think around about 2012.
And I was actually doing TV work not long after, to be honest. I was just really lucky. So obviously, Jacqueline, thank you for that. There is going to be roses on here like these. But I just thought tonight would be pushing it a little bit, trying to do it. So, thank you all so much. Adam, great at telling you. Yeah. He's lovely though. Oh, he's got a great voice. Have you heard him sing? He does our Adam.
Oh.
I think that it's just so hard though because, you know...
It's because they're enthusiastic.
Because it's the enthusiasm, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Lorraine, we're so used to, if I'm making something, I very often send you pictures over and ask you what you think, don't I?
Yeah.
And I'll send pictures of, I've done it this way and I've done it that way. Who's that? Just, I can't pronounce your name, but I know I see you're in the group all the time. No, not heard him sing. Oh, you have to have a look at his Facebook. He's always putting some, because that's what he did, Jennifer. Adams actually did entertaining. I don't know what, not that kind of entertaining, on cruise ships and things, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, so that's actually where Adam came from. Just a little bit of useless information there, Jennifer. But yeah, head on over and have a look at his Facebook and on his Instagram. Because he has got a great voice. Excellent cards, thank you. Can't wait to see. Yes, I will, Gillian. I know, I do apologise, as I say. I just didn't want to rush tonight's live doing them. And I will stick it together. And I'm not sure on quite what angle yet. I want to make it slightly different to this one. But I just don't know which angle. I do like the red and gold, though.
It's lovely. I think that red velvet card from...
The pink frog is lovely.
To be honest, I don't know
I like
if they still do it anymore.
Plus, he got the same person in his ear too, probably tell it. Yes, Jennifer. We do have, but sometimes, do you know what? If I go, somebody actually, and it might have been you, Jennifer, that actually said that I spoke over a certain person. Was it you, Jennifer, or am I picking the wrong person? Didn't he work in Butlins? He might have done actually. Yes. I'm going to have to message Adam after this and say, we've just had a half an hour conversation about you. But yeah, I think he did, Jennifer. But yeah, but you know, it is so hard sometimes because my job is obviously to demonstrate. And I need to get certain points through to be able to get my demonstration. Oh, it wasn't you, Jennifer. No, it's fine. I don't mind because I think it was great that somebody pulled me up and actually said that they felt that I was talking over the presenter a little bit. But it's actually the presenter's job to let us do our job, isn't it? And then it was just like, we're being told in our ear, you've only got sort of like 60 seconds left, Nikki, to finish that demonstration. And I'm thinking, but I haven't told them this. So sometimes, yeah, it can come across that we actually talk over each other and, you know, but it's the enthusiasm and it's live TV, isn't it, at the end of the day? I think... it's, you know, a bit like this. This is why I wanted my lives in the group just to be kind of informal sometimes. But sometimes, you know, obviously I want to do some serious demonstrations and I want to teach you some certain different techniques that will obviously be a little bit more that'll probably be when Lorraine's not here and I'm being really good on my own. What do you reckon,
What are you
Lorraine?
trying to say? I make you
No,
naughty.
because no, not at all. Because I think you actually keep me in
because
check.
I keep disturbing
you keep me you keep me in check. You've done really well today because you can't read everybody's. I'm having to read them because I don't think you.
Mine's not coming up.
I'm actually doing really well here. I can see them and read them, but it doesn't tell me who they are. So I am actually going to wind up for tonight. I don't know how long we've been going. Thank you, Linda, for that. I will post some pictures tomorrow. How long have we been going? A while.
It's 8:45. 10 to 9.
So we will wind this up. Now you will have to, Lorraine, because I want to save this video to my phone, and I just click finish, and wasn't that some on Create and Craft page?
Oh.
I thought that was a bit rude and stupid. Yes. Yeah. Jennifer, I can't remember who it was and where it was now, but it was definitely, my name was mentioned in something about over talking or talking over somebody. And it's just like really hard because I just want to do my demonstration. And this is why I decided to do Facebook Lives, because we don't get so much time on Create and Craft to do our demonstrations. Obviously shows are being cut left, right and centre. So I just thought it'd be nice. But yes, Jennifer, thanks for that. So I need to work out, Lorraine. We need to work out.
I'm just writing a list of what you've got to do.
Oh, right. Lorraine's doing me a to-do list. Oh, don't you love it when you got a friend like Lorraine? Yes, so I need to work out, Lorraine, how to save this to my camera. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to save this to my camera. It says how I can share, and it's got them toggly bits there. So before I actually turn the video off, I'm looking to see what I should touch, Lorraine. If you could turn yours off now and maybe Google it. So we're going to Google. I should have done this before. Oh, Sue, if you are watching, you must think I am just... I should have had all this in hand, I know. But as I say, I can't really at the moment do too much. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Will it be available to see tomorrow? Yes. I will. So sorry. But yeah, have a watch on Catch Up, Lynn. I will put the video on the top so that you can see. So that's the one that I did, obviously, the other day that I did put on social media. And the one I've just done is red, but I haven't glued it together yet. So I'm actually going to pop this on.
Do you want to save it
and
to
pop some flowers? Yeah, I want to save it to my phone because I've got a few ladies that come to my classes that actually aren't on Facebook, and it would be actually nice if they could watch it another way. So I was thinking I could send them to them, cut just the video, the demonstration out or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. So yes, Lynn, that's it. Remember the link to the workshop. Yes, I will, Jennifer. I think actually Lorraine.
That's what I put here.
Lorraine's got it. She's written it down.
There you are, look.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I put it down ready.
Talks in, yes, Jacqueline, definitely. Got a lot to catch up on, haven't we, Jacqueline? Oh, yes. Right, so we're just trying to put, before I actually finish the video. I can actually, look, you're looking at the card. You can actually look at me and Lorraine now.
Oh,
There we go.
dear.
Hi.
Maybe they'd rather look at the card.
Hi, Christy. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, we've just finished the demonstration and I've just realised you don't actually have to be looking down there, and we're probably a bit wonky now. It's likely to be too big a file to send from your phone. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe putting it on YouTube or something. I know you can live stream using a different, like an app. Thank you, Jennifer. It's probably a lot different to the lives that you're probably used to. Tap the 3 dots on the top of messages and tap save video. Save where you want it to save. Date, I've not got it. I've not got 3 dots, Donna.
That's because you're still on, aren't you?
Yeah, but if I take it off, as soon as I finish, it doesn't give me an option, does it? What does that say? Click the edit button on the top right hand of the video, then choose download or H.
I'll tell you what, let me go on to last week's and see if...
Enjoyed the demo very much. Oh, thank you, Gillian.
We'll have to have a
Not
look at
quite
that.
the same as sitting around the table together, is it? But your hair, Lorraine, still looks long. That's because this was last year when I did it.
Yes.
This was like about a year. Tap the screen. Yeah, I can tap the screen, but I don't want to turn us off just yet. What does this do? I just don't want... Oh, I've tapped... Oh, what's that? What did I do? What have you got on the screen? Sue, we've got just me and Lorraine. We're like basically looking at each other. Yes, I'm doing it off my iPhone, Jennifer. Oh, I love this. Oh, thank you. You must all think... I'll miss that bit. Oh, Amelia, she missed that bit. Yeah, this was last year. This was... Or was it the year before?
What?
When I cut your hair.
Last year.
It was last summer sometime.
It was...
Oh, gosh,
so it's down. I've just had about an inch cut off. So
I didn't cut it this time.
No,
Amelia.
no, I went to my hairdresser's, and it was sort of this length, and it went up to there.
It looked lovely.
It was.
If you touch the screen, what options do you have? Right on the bottom, I've got a microphone, which every time I talk goes green. So obviously it's picking me up. Then it's got a star, which is the filters. Then it's got a camera where you turn it around. Then I've got like a, what's that thing?
A zigzag.
A ziggy-zaggy. Amelia's laughing. It wasn't. I could have cried, actually, for Lorraine. I think Lorraine could have cried too.
Wow.
But
it's one of those things. It grows, back.
doesn't it? I actually do trim my own hair as well. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Tina. Sorry, we're just sort of like trying to figure out how I can save this, which I should have done way before. And I thought I did. Not sure about iPhone, but on a Sam screen, you touch the 3 dots. Yeah, there's no 3 dots on mine. Can you see any 3 dots?
Save video. I wonder if it's
just
on
your save video, but it saves it onto your Facebook like thing, not yeah. Going now, message me, Nikki. I will. Is the zigzag a share option? I'm not sure. I think it might be the flash. That's what it is, isn't it? Does that mean flash?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Don't lose it.
No, it's a flash. And then it's got like 3 dots. Bring them on. Joanne Baxter is watching. Hi, Joanne. Oh, create a poll. We don't want a poll. And you've all disappeared. We don't want a poll. That was a poll that I just pressed. Oh, so I'll just finish it for now. But I will... when I download the option for the other cameras, which I will be doing, hopefully ready for next week. Oh, it won't be next week, actually. It'll be the week after. We will be doing a Facebook Live. Go on to your Facebook online and the dots are by the top. But doesn't that just save it to your Facebook, not your actual phone? I'm not sure, but I will have a look. Lorraine's on it now. Lorraine is on it now.
This is last week. Let me have a look at last week.
Yeah, it's just been like the last, well, since Christmas, to be honest. It's been a bit sort of like really busy for me. What happens when you click the 3 dots? I've not got any 3 dots on my video thing.
Let me unpin that.
Then you've got to find it.
I know.
It still does come up in there. It was last week, wasn't it? Could be probably gone now. You've lost it.
There we go.
Oh, there we are. So
save video. It's when we come off. Look. So that's last week's.
Right.
And click it. We've got save video.
Save this to your but does it save? Will that save it to my phone then?
New collection. It saves it to my phone. Yeah. Save to. You can make a new collection.
Oh, right. Okay, so it doesn't... Oh, it's simple. Okay. Thank you. Yes, we have found the 3 dots. Thank you, Christy. And I really do appreciate everybody for hanging around. Sorry, that was a crazy few minutes there, but I just wanted to make sure that I could save the video because I want to send it to a few ladies that come to my classes. I will be on it tomorrow. I've got a list. Lorraine has left me with a list and I will say bye for now. I'm going to make a coffee and I hope you all have a lovely rest of the evening. And I will send you some... Yes, so sorry, Donna. I will finish the card tomorrow and it will have some gorgeous roses on it. Okay, so I'll put some pictures in the group tomorrow. Okay? You should be able to download it from your phone once it's saved. Yeah. Thank you, Sue. Oh... Thanks, Sue.
Not very techie, are you?
I can be techie when I want to be techie because I've done lots of... what have I done? Research. Research after research. For the last sort of like 4 or 5 months doing stuff and learning things. But yeah, it was just that confused me. I think it's just the fact that you're live and I thought it was just once it's finished, that's it, gone, done. But yeah, thanks, thanks Jennifer. Oh, that's lovely. And Amelia, thank you very much. And we will see you soon.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.